Welcome to the exercise classroom, anatomical, biomechanical and practical exercise education. Today's lesson, side lunge. Introduction. The side lunge, also known as the lateral lunge, is a compound lower body exercise that emphasizes lateral movement, a plane of motion often undertrained in traditional programs. It is important because it develops hip mobility, strengthens the inner thighs, and improves balance and athletic agility. Unlike forward and reverse lunges, the side lunge trains muscles through frontal plane motion, helping correct imbalances caused by exclusively sagittal plane training. Body contour benefits. The side lunge enhances thigh definition by targeting the quadriceps, gluteals, and adductors while contributing to a more sculpted lower body. It also promotes better hip alignment and posture by developing strength in the inner thighs, an area often neglected, giving improved leg shape and functional support. The movement. Joint action. The primary joint action during the side lunge is hip abduction and adduction combined with knee flexion and extension. Functional benefits. The exercise improves lateral strength, balance, and agility essential for sports requiring side-to-side movement such as tennis, basketball, or soccer. It also enhances hip mobility, helping with injury prevention and overall functional movement in daily life. Exercise execution. Starting position. Stand upright with feet hip-width apart, hands on hips or clasped in front of the chest. Maintain an upright torso. Movement. Step out wide to one side, lowering into the lunge by flexing the hip and knee of the lead leg while keeping the opposite leg straight. The chest stays lifted, and weight is directed toward the heel of the bent leg. Ending position. Push through the heel of the working leg to return to the starting position, maintaining balance and control. Proper technique. Maintain an upright torso and keep the chest open throughout the movement. Range of motion. Lower until the thigh of the working leg is parallel to the ground or as far as hip mobility allows without compromising form. Common mistakes. Allowing the torso to lean forward excessively, letting the knee collapse inward, or failing to keep the opposite leg straight are common errors that reduce effectiveness and increase injury risk. Muscle mechanics. During the descent, the quadriceps and gluteus maximus of the lead leg eccentrically contract to control the lowering phase. The adductors and gluteals work concentrically to return the body to the starting position. The straight leg's adductors are stretched and activated isometrically, contributing to hip mobility. Primary movers. The quadriceps extend the knee while the gluteus maximus and adductor magnus extend and stabilize the hip during the return to standing. Other muscle roles. The hamstrings act as antagonists by opposing knee extension. The adductors and gluteus medius serve as synergists, assisting in hip movement and stabilization. The core muscles and erector spinae act as stabilizers, keeping the torso upright and balanced. Biomechanical considerations. Frontal plane load. The side lunge challenges muscles in a plane of motion rarely trained, reducing muscular imbalance. Hip mobility requirement. Adequate hip mobility is essential for proper depth and alignment. Knee tracking. The working knee must align over the toes to avoid valgus stress. Foot placement. Keeping the non-working leg straight with the foot flat improves stability and adductor engagement. Training effectiveness and optimization. Controlled tempo. Lower slowly and rise explosively to maximize muscle activation. Progressive loading. Begin with body weight before progressing to dumbbells or a barbell. Range depth. Increasing depth improves glute and adductor activation but must stay within safe mobility limits. Symmetry training. Alternate sides evenly to avoid dominance and improve balance. Safety and injury prevention. Warm-up preparation. Include dynamic hip openers and bodyweight squats to prime muscles. Gradual progression. Increase step width and load gradually to avoid groin strain. Spinal alignment. Keep chest lifted and avoid rounding the lower back. Surface stability. Perform on even ground to reduce risk of ankle or knee injury. Variations and alternatives. Front squat. Focuses on bilateral sagittal plane movement, developing overall quad and glute strength but with less adductor emphasis. Bulgarian squat. Adds unilateral loading for balance and hip stability, though primarily sagittal plane. Lateral step up. Similar frontal plane engagement but emphasizes balance on an elevated platform. Cossack squat. a deeper variation of the side lunge that emphasizes flexibility and adductor strength through a greater range of motion. The side lunge is an essential frontal plane lower body exercise that strengthens the quadriceps, glutes, and adductors while improving mobility, balance, and athletic function. Mastering this movement ensures well-rounded lower body development and better injury resilience.